What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream today. Looks like I'm having the same problem I did yesterday. Okay. For some reason, it's weird. OBS just doesn't like it when I switch scenes. So let me fix some things. Sorry about the start, everybody. I will fix this. But we'll be getting back into Echoes of Aincrad here in just a minute. And yeah, we're going to be continuing where we left off yesterday. So yesterday, I died like 3 times. And so I'm on my 4th character. Hopefully this time it'll stick and I won't die. So we'll have to see how that goes. And just doing a quick little update here. And Echoes of Aincrad should pop up here in just a minute. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day. If you happen to be watching this on YouTube later on, hello from the past. Hope you're having a wonderful future. So yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting for it to pop up here. Harry said, W stream mate, this is what I call a chill place. Hey, yeah, I try to be as chill as possible. I don't intend for there to be a black screen the entire time. Just hoping that OBS wants to work this time. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Or like why OBS is being weird. But it keeps doing this. Like every time I go to a different scene and come back. I don't know why. It doesn't do that with like any other game. So, I don't know. Some weird happening. But either way, let's get straight into it. Now we'll be continuing where we left off. As you can see, RG4, so this is my 4th character. I died 3 times. Let's go. I'm liking the mace. The mace seems to be kind of my saving grace right now. My goal for this stream is I want to try my best to at least reach the point where I can create my character. That's what I want to do. Oh, this is like the little wake up animation. So anytime you quit the game and come back into it, you always have this little animation where you wake up at the end, which is really cool. I do like that. Although it's usually I just skip it every single time. Okay. I think I'd already leveled up. Let me double check because I don't remember. Oh no, I have a lot of points. Okay, so strength is my main thing here, but I want to start filling out some of the others. I can put 2 others at 5 right now. Probably let's do let's put Dex at 5 so I get the extra sword skill damage, and we'll do intelligence at 5. So no, because this is the status effect. I don't really care about the status effect too much, but we'll do agility at 5 so I get normal attack speed and sprint speed, and then we'll throw 1 point into endurance. Actually, no, I'm gonna put 1 point into health. Get endurance, a little bit more stamina. I think it should be fine. Okay, so that's good there. And I think I want to go try to double check my weapon, make sure it's all leveled up and good.
Overworlders, eh? So, what can I do you for?
Okay, yeah, I can still rank this up. So let's get this leveled up. So right now I don't have any. I want to look at some of these. So SP consumption, stamina consumption, that might be. Oh, what am I doing? I'm looking at this. Okay, I want to see what skills these have. Let me look at the synthesis because maybe I can build out this weapon a bit more. So we got the SP plus 25, gold acquired. Let me just do this. Make a look. So combo SP increase, sword skill damage. This one doesn't cause any status effects, so that one's not useful for me, but the sword skill damage is. I think what I want to do is I'm going to do this. I'll take the damage reduction the scored skill damage, the increased health, and the increased SP. I think that, with the choices I have available right now, I think that's my best bet. And let's see. It's 400 to get it leveled up. So I need like 8 weapons. Do I have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I've got enough weapons. Okay, so let's upgrade this into a maximum of 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so we've got our max thing here, so that should make things a little bit better. And just clear the notifications for this. And then I can build a shield, but I'm happier with the shield that I have. So okay, I think we're good here. All right. Restock my items. Eyelid pincer 1. And we'll start here so we don't have to travel through the whole thing. And again, because this is part of the prologue, I'm skipping this. I did have a stream of the entire demo. If you want to see all the cutscenes, I do have that available on YouTube. But for now, we're skipping all this stuff, getting straight into it. And also, I've gone through this like 3 times. I don't want to die. The cutscenes just take forever when you have to watch them a bunch of times. Okay.
Hey, Cal.
So there's a bunch of chests. I might actually go for some of these.
When I heard you were a
I don't remember all the items, so I'll try for some of them. So let's do you.
Well, I was fairly particular with my
Or
look. I wanted it to reflect.
let's go for these
I think it's more fun
things
when
real
you can
quick.
see yourself pulling off all those
Just to
cool
kind of help
stunts.
myself out a little bit, maybe get some more levels while I'm
Sadly,
running around.
the real world works a little differently, though.
What was that?
Nothing. Let's keep moving.
You got it, Iori. What? Where did that boar come from? I'm out of stamina. Thanks, Cal. I was completely out of stamina.
Guess that's it.
That was not good. Alright, so that shortcut is now open. And let's head for... I guess the pink marker first, then we'll go for orange and purple, and then red. Pink's right here, so it should just be right. Yeah, it's just right on top.
Must be a wasp. If it flies up high, watch out.
a treasure
That
chest.
shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Now let's head. See, there's yellow right there, so purple's over here. So let's go get purple first, and then we'll head over and get the yellow.
Right beside you. We beat it.
That's always one way to do it. Just poke it in the butt till it dies.
Guess that's all settled.
Oh, hold on.
We beat it.
Gonna go grab all the stuff they dropped. Okay. They got this boar.
Guess that's it.
Completely missed. That's all right. Cal got it.
Over there.
Guess that's all settled.
Okay, cleansing crystal can be useful. I don't know if it's in my... I think my pouch is full, so it probably is not there. That's all right.
Treasure. You're looting it, right?
Nice. A treasure chest.
And get this. And then let's go ahead and mark the other chest. Alright, now we head for the red one now. So there's an elite right there. Let's start off with this guy.
There's a 4 type. Yeah! We beat it! Right here!
Oh, what? Where did he hit from? Hold on. Freaking wasp. Alright, let's get in here and do some damage. Dang it. Okay. Heal up a bit. Come at me, bro. Alright, you already go handle your stuff. I got this. Oh, there's 2 right now. Okay, because of course there is. Ah, dang it. Okay, that could have gone better.
Yeah, they're a lower level.
Look, a boar.
Agnes said, does this game have haptic feedback or vibration on attacks? You know what? I've never really paid attention. Of course, they just killed the enemy before I got a chance to fight it. Hold on, let me hit this enemy. I mean, I don't feel a vibration. I don't know about like on console. At least on PC, it doesn't seem to have any vibration. I don't know about console though.
That one.
So, I don't know. But I know a lot of PC games don't always have vibration either. Okay. So I got a whole bunch of chests right here. So let's go get the red one first. Then the other 2, and then we'll go to the safe area. Yeah. I guess I'm using an Xbox controller.
They should that one.
I spy a treasure chest. Guess
Treasure
that's all
chest.
settled.
Wanna open it?
Alright, let's see what's in this chest here. Got some money. And this guy's got something. A annealed sledgehammer. That's another mace. Emil, no, I have not gotten back to the bear yet.
No match for us.
That's coming up after I beat this quest. I'll be back on that quest again. I want to go grab this.
Guess that's it.
Because this weapon will help me with stuff.
That one.
But at least I'm still on the same character. So I'm happy about that. Okay, let's get the purple chest. And then we'll move on to the safe area, which is like right over there. You can't see it.
A wild boar.
Ooh. Good job, team.
Guess that's it.
Over there. A chest.
And I got an annealed dagger. Fight these bosses, or these enemies real quick.
We beat it. Guess that's
Yeah, so after doing that heavy attack, like if you dodge, like just spam B, as soon as you do the attack, it should allow you to get out of the way in time. What? Oh, I was not paying attention. I went the wrong, I followed the wrong road. Okay, I need to go that way. Not even paying attention to things. Okay. I saw a road and I just started following it. Not realizing that was the wrong way. There we go. Now we're on the right road. And no enemies right here. I think there usually are enemies right here, but I killed them all. I'm just gonna get rid of that marker. I don't like that. Okay. Alright, safe zone, here we come.
There's a safe area over there. Want to take a break?
Okay, so this should open up. I'm actually gonna go do kind of more of the things over here this time. Grab some more of the chests.
Let's go this way next.
I think I can grab that one. I'll put a marker there. That one I know I can get. This, that one's, no, that one's underground. I know I can get this one. And there. Okay. And I'll just mark this as well.
Oh.
Whoa. No, it's a dire wolf type. An elite. We can win this one easy.
Guess that's it.
Over there, a chest.
Might crystal is always useful.
Well, at least it'll be good practice.
Yeah, they're a lower level.
Oh, what? Yeah, that happens sometimes where enemies just like that start to spawn out of nowhere. Like, what's going on, friend? How's game treating me? It's better than yesterday. That's for sure.
How about a break before we keep going?
Okay, so actually this one, I'll double check. This one might be in the cave. I don't really want to go in the cave right now. But I'll double check when I run over here. Dang it.
I'm not easy to play.
Can't see nothing in these dang trees. I was blocking. Okay. There we go.
We beat it.
Luke, he says, do weapons that have health steal are they any good? So it honestly depends. So early game, not as much. Okay, there's a few different factors. difficulty is a big factor, and what point of the game you're in.
Treasure chest.
So if you're playing on like the normal or story mode, like my main save is on normal, and I pretty much exclusively used the lifesteal rapier for like the longest time because of how good it was. Like, it still doesn't restore like a ton of health because it's based off of your damage, but on easier difficulties you do more damage to enemies, so you heal more because of it. On harder difficulties, like very hard, it barely restores anything at all, at least at the early levels, and so that makes it to where it's kind of difficult to
Want to check it out?
be viable early game. Later on, it's definitely worth it because you end up doing so much damage to enemies, like it's crazy. I realize I did not prepare for this mission well. Let's get him.
Right.
So it kind of depends, like I said, what difficulty you're playing on. But yeah, that's kind of depends. And also when you use combo attacks, that triggers it as well. So like I said, it depends. And later on in the game, you also get like higher rarity weapons that have it, which also have other effects, which are good. Kate, you said I'm getting ready to start your death game mode. Missed out on the pre-order bonuses, but oh well. Yeah, you'll be fine without them. I would just... One of the biggest things is to try and find something where you can deal extra damage to enemies. Something that gives you a bonus towards damage. Like, for example, obviously I know this is one of the pre-order weapons, but you can still... Like, this one has, like, I get bonus damage based on my attack rating to jump attacks, sprint attacks, and crush attacks. There's other regular weapons that have stuff similar to that, or if you want to go with status effect. I know some of the early weapons you can get for, like, a mace, for example, will inflict daze stacks on enemies, and they'll eventually get dazed, and or they're just kind of, like, confused and moving around, which is barely moving around, which is really useful. So... it's without the pre-order items, you really just need to look at what the stats are of each weapon, like the unique mod. If it doesn't have a unique mod, don't use it. It's going to be like useless. It also depends on what difficulty you're playing on. If you're playing on very hard like I am, you really got to make sure that you pay attention to all of the stats and everything, because having the wrong stat at the wrong time can easily end your run. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Even somebody said, I did start today on the hardest and permadeath, got humbled by the first boss. Oh yeah.
There's a wolf.
As you got him on the second run, good. Yeah, no, that first boss is ridiculous.
Must be a wasp.
Is the chest right here? No, it's not. I didn't think it was. I forgot it's like in a cave. Something.
Pretty exciting.
Ah, dang it. I hate the roar. Okay, not doing well here. Oh crap. Don't have this wolf kill me. Come on. Heal. Okay. Okay, that was almost bad. Whew. Okay, yeah. There's just sometimes if you're not careful, you can almost die just like that, and it's not fun.
A wolf type. Keep a close eye on its movements.
They shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, so I need to go to the next little cropping thing here. Oh wait, I think there's a database entry over here. Yeah.
Let's switch.
Okay, I got your back.
Jay said, what was the demo difficulty? The demo was normal. So, yeah, you can choose between normal or story mode. Normal, honestly... Oh, okay. I can't go get that one. I gotta go through a cave. Well, I'll go this way. Normal, for the most part, is pretty easy. But when you get to the later parts of the game, you just get absolutely surrounded by enemies where you're fighting like 15 of them at once. And it just gets to be insane because they all attack at different times and you can't plan for all of their attacks, and it gets to be crazy. So normal honestly feels fine. If you're looking for a bit more of a challenge than what normal provides, but you don't want to go too crazy, hard is probably a really good option. Okay, that chest is underground. Alright, let's fight this boss.
Let's go. Okay.
It was somebody who said, do I know if it gets easier further in the game, or rather more difficult? So I have personally had to restart 3 times, so I'm on my 4th character. I'm gonna use this. Oh, that's fun. So then you get stuff like this happening. Well, luckily Cal was here. I was not anywhere close to him. Whew. I got me another sword skill. So it honestly gets more difficult as you go, just because there's more enemies and more enemy types, and they have vastly different attack styles. So it will feel very different the later you go. But it just depends on how you have everything built. I forgot about Bull Rush. Bull Rush is crazy. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out Beatdown for Double Cleave. I'm going to put Bull Rush. Excuse me, right here. Yeah, Bull Rush is really good. It can deal some crazy damage.
Over there. Wasp.
This should give me this chest over here, actually.
No worries. I'm right beside you.
Yeah, there we go.
Want to open it?
Guess that's all settled.
Got the Decapitator blueprint. Okay, I need to... Yeah, the next safe area we get to, which may not be till after the... Oh no, there's a safe area over there. Next safe area we get to, I'm going to return to town so I can fix my items, because I don't have... Really... Oh, hold on, let me check. Do I have... No, I am not properly equipped. Okay, so yeah, I will go fix my items in my pouch once we get to the next safe area. Okay. Yeah, one of the things, because the enemies start popping up like crazy, you have to be just really pay attention to your surroundings on death game mode and look for the little arrows of where enemies are. Look at your mini map, because yeah, it can get absolutely crazy. Even somebody said, I wonder how the end game is going to be. Usually end game or post game is a lot of grinding and farming, but on permadeath, nobody's going to try anything. I don't know how end game is going to be, honestly, because I haven't gotten there yet. Yeah, I'm going to keep going down, follow this path.
It's no match for us.
Sweet, leveled up.
Guess that's all settled.
Oh wait, I think there's a chest like right up here. Yeah. So I don't know how that will go, but we'll see eventually. I'll get to end game on my main game save at some point. Hey, we got Zach Blue in the chat. What's going on, my friend? It is going well. Thanks for asking.
It's no match for us.
I think this one's underground, but let me double check because maybe it is right here. Yeah, never mind. It's right here.
Nice. A treasure chest.
And I'll open up this shortcut. I don't need the shortcut right now, but at least it's good for later on. Because one of the things that's great is, so this is technically the beta of Sword Art Online. Everything that you do in the prologue, kind of before the game releases, is still already completed. So if you've unlocked shortcuts and stuff like that stuff will still already be done whenever you get to the rest of the game. So it's very helpful. Now you do like move out of these areas fairly quickly, so you know there's that. But so that's where we're going. We need to get.
No worries. I'm right beside you.
Get over to that safe area.
We beat it.
So I can fix my items. I'm not doing well with what I got right now. Okay, go fight that Shroomin. What's over here? Okay. Kate said 10 minutes and it's game on. Stay out there. Yeah, I'm hoping to stay alive. I really don't want to restart again. I know it's frustrating when you die a lot early on, but I know it's even more frustrating if you die further in the game. So I'm looking forward to getting further in the game, but it also terrifies me a bit because I know that later on there's more of a risk because of the fact that I'll be so far in the game, and if I die I have to restart everything.
There.
And dodge the Shroomin, dodge the Shroomin. Oh crap, not to die. Hold on. Ah, completely missed that. That was bad. You know, it helps if I'm close enough to enemies. But I'll take the slash attacks. Slash attacks are great when you can pull them off. Even somebody said excited to see you progress too. I'll play along with you from now on. Well, hopefully you stay alive along with me as well.
A wolf type.
That would be great.
There's a safe area over
Right,
there.
I'm not gonna worry about fighting. I'm just gonna run over to it.
That's a wolf, right?
Oh, dang it. You know, you guys are useless. Literally chasing me. Could have done something about that. There's no enemies nearby. You killed it. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. I've always kind of been curious about it. It's a sparkling water. I'm pretty sure most people have heard about it. It's called like Liquid Death. This is like a severed lime flavor. I've been curious to try it, so maybe using this on permadeath mode will just help me, give me that boost that I need to not die. Honestly, not bad. Most of the time I don't really like sparkling waters. Most of the time they're kind of gross, to be honest. But that one's not too bad. Okay, I think, yeah, I'll go grab these chests. I'm not going to worry about that stuff. That's just out of the way, but I'll grab these. And I did level up to 9. How close am I to 10? Not close.
They shouldn't be a problem. No chance. No worries.
Guess that's it.
Imu-sama, you said could have been a cool feature like a friend system checking your progress and messages and stuff. That would be cool. Just like, you know,
Guess that's all.
because I think part of the issue with like co-op is the whole is the death game mode. Like, how do you do co-op with permadeath turned on if one of your characters, like if one of you or your friend dies? Then like, I don't know how that would work mechanically.
Guess that's it.
But either way, yeah, no, any kind of interaction with friends would be kind of cool, to be honest. I gotta go down here. Oh, nope, there's a thing up here. What do we got? Oh, just a regular wolf.
There's a wolf type.
Shinji, you said liquid death is surprisingly tasty. It is. Like, I don't like most. I like, honestly, I did not know it was actually just sparkling water. I thought it was an alcoholic drink because, like, it's
Wanna open it?
the way the can looks, the way it just feels. Like, when you look at it, it just seems like that's what it is. But it's just sparkling water,
We beat it.
which is great. And honestly, like you said, at least this one is severed lime. Tastes pretty good. Like, it's not bad. I might drink it more often. Who knows?
Nice. A treasure chest.
A strange savant came to watch the boss fight. Yeah, we'll be getting to that here in just a minute. First boss we got to come across is the lightning wolf. That one is... That one's not too bad as long as you kind of prepare a little bit beforehand and like kind of dodge its attacks more and just let your companions kind of handle it. Honestly, for playing on permadeath, that's one of the biggest strategies.
Well, at
Is
least it'll be a good practice.
let your companion be, like your partner be in free mode
Okay, I got your back.
as much as possible, because they will help get a lot of enemies off of you and let you kind of deal some damage
Yeah, they're a lower level.
without having to worry about dying. Ooh, good thing that missed.
Stay back!
I killed that one at least.
Hey, who's next?
Alright, let's... Yeah, you know what? Let's fight this boss. Probably not the best idea to fight bosses, but yeah, well. And you said, yeah, it looks like a hard seltzer and stuff. Yeah, it did. That's what I always thought, so that's why I never wanted to even try it, because that's not something I generally... Oh, I hate the frenzy barrel. This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. It's freaking... It's glowing attacks. When it starts to glow, this thing can do some stupid damage. So,
Fight on your own terms.
yeah, Iori, you handle that. I will try not to die. And there we go. Whew, that could have been bad. Luckily, it wasn't. Okay. And honestly, it's because of this mace. Like, this mace is saving my life here. Even something said, I guess they did their branding right, and if it gets you to buy sparkling water, right? Let's open up this portal or seal, and then go grab the chest, and then we can go to the boss. Actually, no, because
Its movements.
you know what? I think I might regret this. I might regret it.
You're looting it, right?
Over there. A chest.
That's the wrong button. Okay, I have a healing... Oh, gosh. I've got one mystic crystal. Okay. All right. This may be a really bad idea. How? I got 2 healing items. I'll get a Might Crystal and I'll do my Mystic Crystal. Because next is just the boss fight. I beat this boss first try last time, no issues. It was basically nothing. I have 3 healing items. Plus my Might Crystal, so I'll use the Might Crystal before I activate the boss. Then I will switch the Might, like swap out that slot for the Bond Crystal to get the extra support and combo SP up, so we can use those skills.
Pretty exciting.
Okay. So that's how legends are born. Well, this will either be a legendary, it'll either be just a regular victory or a legendary defeat, and I have to start over again. I really don't want to start over again. I generally don't play a lot of permadeath in games because I don't like having to restart from the beginning. Okay, so let's pop the Might Crystal and replace that with the Bond Crystal. All right, here we go. Let's fight this thing. Okay. So the main thing, they already set to free mode. At least I blocked the attack. Yeah, if you get paralyzed in this fight, it can be really, really bad. This thing can destroy your stamina as well. Alright, SP potion. Dang it, I tried to dodge, but I was in the middle of taking the potion. So it wouldn't let me dodge. Nope, stay away from that. So the first time you fight this boss, like right here, it only has 1 phase, but after this, anytime you fight this particular boss out in the open, not in the open, but in other missions, it's a 2-stage boss. Let's use the Bond Crystal. Not enough to get it all the way there, but oh, dang it. That could have been bad. Alright, drink some juice. Crap, I got paralyzed. No! Oh, if I die because I got paralyzed, I swear. There we go. Level 10. Woohoo! Shinji, you gotta get better quick swapping the pouch items for status effect cures. Yeah, it's not easy because the menu does take a little bit to pop up, and if you're being attacked, not great. I wish there was an easier way to do it, but maybe some of the animation locks are crazy. Yeah, it can get kind of crazy. Thanks to Strange Savant. I appreciate the congratulations there. That's not the boss I died to last time, so I will be heading towards that boss in a minute, but since I'm level 10, I'm gonna bump up my stats and all that good stuff before going into the fight. Last time I went into that fight using the rapier, and it had the life steal, but I wasn't paying attention at the end. I like those skills better, so I'll probably switch over to that soon, but right now, like, the mace is really good. Because like some of the skills with the rapier are insane. Because like Cal, the guy in the purple that's running around with us, he actually uses the rapier, and you can see some of the skills that he uses, and they're crazy. Like especially the ones you get later on. But there's a lot like with the rapier and the dagger that you can like do a sword skill that will actually like attack an enemy and then let you go backwards, so you kind of dodge back out of the way, which is really, really useful. Okay. Emo summons, have I gone further and further on each run, or was it rather random when I died? I've gotten further each time than I did the previous time, so that's always good. I'm still gonna stick with the mace. You know what, before I do that, let me look up the items that I have. Not items. Equipment. No, those are useless. Increases attack when enemy is downed. I have to down an enemy though, so that takes a while. So this one is a good one. You can get this one early on. Like if you don't have the pre-order bonus, this one's not bad, because what this does is it inflicts dazed stacks when you're damaging enemies. So as you're hitting them, they start to get dazed, and when they're dazed, they kind of are like don't move. So it's really, really useful, and it restores support and combo SP when you're near dazed enemies, so you can start using the support and combo skills more often. So that one's not bad. For like the daggers, like honestly, like the sleek knife is fine for increasing your sprint speed, but the steel knife is kind of a little bit better, because it's you get bonus damage that scales with your agility. So if you just throw everything into agility, you just get crazy damage. The bronze rapier, it's more based off of using a sword skill, and then you get damage on the next attack. The grim foil, counters and parries, those are not, I don't have the best timing for those. And like the steel rapier, you gotta deal damage 3 times in a set duration, and it'll restore stamina, and you'll do bonus damage based on your attack. So stuff like that, like every category has some kind of weapon that's going to be like super useful. It just depends on kind of what you're looking for. And two-handed axes. Yeah, I don't want to change any of those. I'm good there. Shinji, how different do the weapons that can use a shield feel without a shield? So I can actually show you real quick. Before I even do anything, I'll go ahead and start the quest and then go back and end the quest, because I can just show it to you. It's really easy.
You look all set to go. Everything in order?
Like you said, it's kind of basically the same, except you get that dash instead of a roll. And I think you can still get parries. Because I can still block. So blocking is still a thing.
Hey, whoa.
And then, like you said, you dash instead of roll.
Probably be a bit more careful.
But yeah, you don't really attack any faster
I've got things under control.
with it.
You know.
So it just kind of it depends on if you
Fine. I'll let
prefer the dashing or the rolling or what. I just like the use of the shield.
behind.
Right. Well, then we'll be counting on you. Let's get a move on.
Just because that extra SP can help just a little bit. Like, hey, I can use another sword skill quicker because my SP is restored. So it's just it's personal preference. If you like the shields, if you don't like the shields, you can still block, like I said. So it doesn't really matter. I think you can still get parries with your block. I have not tried it, so I don't know for sure. Some of you said switch to mobile. All right. All right, so let's increase my points here. I've got 8 points. What I want to do I want to stack my strength. So I put strength at 20 so I get the extra defense. And put dex at 5. It's not going to help there, so I think I'll just put 1 point into each for health, stamina, and SP. Just to get a little bit extra boost in each of those spots. I love that you can respec like anytime. You never have to get stuck in a certain build. You can always change any of your points no matter how they're allocated throughout the entire game, which is super, super useful. And yeah, let's fix my pouch here. Okay, so first let's use Spark Talisman. That will help with some of the enemies. And do a Bomb Stone, Flame Stone, need that. Mystic Crystal. I'll do a regular SP and regular healing. Don't need the free status, don't need that. The dungeon, this doesn't have a, I mean, and now there is for the burning, because I can get caught on fire with that boss. So let me throw in Cleansing Crystal in case I get caught on fire. Might Crystal for extra strength. And I think that should be fine, to be honest. Shinji said, yeah, if you like jumping around or utility, then shield definitely seems safer too. Yeah, it really depends on just personal preference. The shields do have unique mods attached to them, so they can benefit you. And like, for example, let me just show you real quick. The gear piece that I'm wearing, the leather shirt, it reduces damage taken, and it's increased further if I have a shield equipped. So because I have a shield equipped, actually I don't have one equipped right now. But when I have a shield equipped, I get a bigger amount of damage reduction. So the whole kind of deal with your gear is you want every piece of gear you have, from your weapon, your chest piece, your arms, your legs, and your shield, you kind of want everything to work together. And then you build your stats around, and then you kind of allocate your points to your attributes based off of that. I don't have a lot right now, so that's kind of why I don't have too many, but...
Welcome, adventurer. What'll it be?
Alright, so let's buy a bunch of healing potions. Because the other thing about buying all of this stuff is you can only carry a certain amount, but it'll go into your chest, and whenever you go to start a quest, you can refill all your stuff. So it's very useful. Bomb Stone, buy 21 of those. I don't think I have the Flame Stone unlocked. I think, yeah, you get Flame Stone at Cardinal rank 2. Alright, we should be good there.
My doors are always open.
That's not what I meant to do. See, do I have any gear pieces to
So
craft?
what can I do you for?
So it increases HP recovery from healing crystals. I think my damage reduction is better, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Don't have another glove, don't have another boots. Okay.
Come again.
Alright, let's go get my shield back on. Alright. And now we're gonna take this quest on. first part shouldn't be a problem, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be a problem, because I could still die at any point. So I really hope I can get past the bear boss and then go to past the next floor and then fight the final boss, which I think is final boss in this one, if I remember right, is a Shrewman, the one that like blinds you.
No, it's a dire wolf type.
Gotta get these spiders before they dig underground. Okay, oh wait,
That's all settled.
let me go get this chest. Oh, and later on in the game, you actually, like, at the beginning, you don't really see it, but at later parts of the game, you start having trapped chests.
Watch out for surprise attacks.
And it's not like the chest explodes or anything like that.
Guess that's it.
Excuse me. Got the hiccups. But what it does is it summons an elite
Treasure chest. Wanna open it?
near your location when you open it,
Treasure chest.
which can suck sometimes if it's a small space. But I think it only happens in dungeons. I don't think it happens in the open world.
A spider type.
Alright, let's go down this path here. Dungeon areas, like dungeon missions, are probably the best for farming resources, because
A wolf type. Keep a close
the
eye.
chests always respawn, and you fight so many enemies that and there's so much loot, like, just on the ground, the stuff for you to grab. Like, you don't have to worry about running out of materials. Even the kind of uniquer, that's not a word, the more unique materials that you need for upgrading weapons and stuff, you get those from enemies. So it's just like, yeah, dungeon areas are really good to go back and farm. Before I go down there, I need to go over here, grab this chest, and use bomb stone to blow that up.
I spy a treasure chest.
Nice, a treasure chest. There's a wolf type.
And dungeons are not all caves like this either. There are, so the ones that I've come across, there's like 2 or 3 variations of this cave. Like there's this one with kind of got that green tint to it. I've seen one with a yellow kind of tint, I guess 2. And then I've seen some that are kind of more like ruins, and there's one that I'm about to get to in the main quest, which looks kind of like an ancient temple, but like a futuristic looking ancient temple.
Any trouble? Let's take care of it.
I haven't gotten to it yet because that's the next part of the main story for me. So looks cool. Something that they said you used to watch all my Dying Light videos. They were super helpful. Oh hey, glad that I was able to help you out with those. Thanks for popping in the stream. How are you doing today, by the way? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I am gonna go burn down these plants because I need the treasure.
Looting it, right?
A treasure chest. Wanna open it?
Okay, let me look at the map. Is there another treasure in here? No, there's not. Oh, but you know what? There's the boss room, or the end of the thing. So one of the cool things about dungeons, I'll kind of talk about this real quick, is the dungeons, they have kind of different layouts depending on which one you go into. They all end up like circling back on each other, but some of them are much bigger and have more rooms than like this one does. And every time you go in, every time like you replay a dungeon quest, it is randomized with the enemies that spawn. I mean, it's the same types of enemies like this. No matter how many times I do this quest, it's always going to be the spiders and the wolves. And I think Shroomin after this first boss. But the layout, like, of which room is where, because like there's only like a few rooms that you get to use. Like, for example, well, we saw it in the other one, but there was like 3 different areas that I was in. Those will change positions. The rooms will still be the same, but they'll change positions, so every time is a little bit different. So I do like that. It's kind of nice. And then, like I said, all the chests respawn, so you get tons and tons of loot. So you're never short on like weapons and money and items, to be completely honest. All right, everybody, this is the big moment. This is where I died yesterday. I don't want to die here again. I want to get past this so I can get on to the rest of the game. Oh, Shinji, you're asking the chest question? Yeah. Dungeons, specifically dungeon quests, the chests respawn. The regular exploration quests, the overworld chests that you find, those do not respawn. They are one-time use. Although you can come across them through multiple different quests. Okay, so let's get prepared here. Let's change this to the might. I'll use the might crystal last. I've got healing potion. I've got SP potion. I think I'll be good with that. So let me put the SP potion here. Didn't want to do that. Okay, that was a waste. Okay. Use the might crystal. Healing potion. Let's go. Again, when you're fighting a boss where there's multiple enemies, try to go for the smaller enemies first. I may not talk during this boss fight because I really don't want to lose here. Okay, partner is already aggroing me.
Let me be the one to crack. I've done it before. If you're scared, stay back.
Okay. 2, 3, block. Oh crap, he grabbed me. Okay, good. He got killed in the middle of the grab. That's fine. I'm gonna heal. And we're gonna use combo attack. Because I was in the combo attack, I did not get burned right there. So that's one benefit. Make some SP. Okay, I gotta kick Yordi out of that. Blind Talisman. Use another one. Drink some juice. Back away. Yordi, go in there. Dang it. Okay. Whew. Stay back. Because it does that stupid attack. That is what killed me last time. There we go. Got it blinded. Gotta blind it again if I can. Back away before it starts doing its stupid thing. Drink some SP stuff. Yeah, I think we got it this time. It's just more about being careful. Try to blind it again. Okay, it's blinded now. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Easy peasy.
Behind you!
Yeah, that was crazy. Okay, I'm glad I had those blind, the spark talismans, because that helped me get through that. That wasn't as stressful this time as last time. Okay, so now we still got to get through a whole nother floor of enemies, and then get to the final boss of the prologue, which is another Shrewman. And this is the one that blinds you, so you have to be careful, because if you get blinded, it's a terrible... Like, all the status effects are terrible. Paralyzed is probably one of the worst, because you're forced to just lay on the ground, and you can just get absolutely slammed by enemies while you're just laying there. There's nothing you can do about it. I am going to... I won't do it this one. I'll do it when I get to the next safe area. I'll go back to the town and restock on my items.
Certainly does you justice, Cal. You were something else out there. I bet you could have dealt.
Shinji said the game fools you into playing it like an anime, but you really want to be slow. The whole slow is steady, steady is fast thing.
What's wrong?
And yeah, the blind looks way more effective than I thought. Oh yeah, no, like all the status effects, like I've noticed that blind
Are you serious? Why would I possibly
is really good. Dazed is really good.
If anything,
I've tried
take the game.
like poison and
Purdue.
like there was like another one that was similar to it.
Why'd you accept RGent fight in the first
And oh yeah, I've tried burn, like setting things on fire and doing poison, and those just don't seem very effective against monsters. Like they just don't seem to deal that much damage over time. But like stuff where it's not necessarily about damage and is more about disabling the enemy
More like
is really great. Like the ones that I know of that are kind of easier to pull off is like daze and blindness. Later on, I don't know if you find weapons that have sleep on it, but I know that enemies can put you to sleep, which is not good. You can inflict paralysis, I think, with some weapons, but
official release.
yeah, it's all about disabling the enemy rather than dealing damage with status effects, because they're just not as strong as,
Yep. He's not exactly
like, let's say, like the blindness thing that prevented it from being able to attack me, so I was able to
which is why I'm trying
just
to learn how to
run up and hit it and do everything I needed to without dying. Whereas if I tried to, let's say, burn it, then it would just still be attacking me the entire time. So that's kind of one of the things you got to look at. And I mean, any type of build honestly is 100% viable. If you want to go for a full burn build, or if you want to go for, you know, literally anything, like there's one of the things that's really good about this game is that it lets you have the freedom to have whatever type of build you want. Like you're not stuck to like anything specifically, like, oh, this is the best build of the game. Like if you're not using this, then, you know, what are you even doing? Like nothing like that.
I think I needed to hear that.
Everything in the game can be. So, if I remember right, the boss we fight, sorry, just a little sidetrack. The boss we fight, I think, is basically just a souped up version of this specific elite crewman. Okay, dodge out of the way. I'm getting low on health here. Okay. He will cause blindness on you if you're not careful.
Keep up the pressure. A treasure chest. We beat it.
Okay, that was a lot of enemies to fight. Oh, but like what I was saying. Sorry, I just remembered what I was talking about. The game, just like I said, it kind of lets you play however you want. If you want to use a specific weapon, there's not a like, oh, this build is the only way to play the game and that's how you're going to be the most powerful. Because as you progress through the game and get to higher levels, you'll actually become strong enough where you don't really have to worry about which weapon you're using. It just depends on what you want. Like on my main game save, I am switching back and forth between all the weapons, mostly because I'm trying to get every weapon to weapon proficiency 10, which is the where you unlock the final sword skill for that weapon type. And I've noticed that no matter which one I use, they all work great. They'll have like different little things about them. Like obviously the two-handed axes and two-handed swords are a bit on the slower side, but you can combat that with, you know, skills and things that increase your attack speed and stuff like that. So there's ways around it and stuff. But it's just it's good because I think it's never fun when it's just like, oh yeah, you can just basically you have to use one weapon and that's it, and that's how you beat the game. It's like, nah, I like the freedom that you have of choosing how you want to attack the game. If you want to use shields, great. If you don't want to use shields, great. Doesn't matter. Okay, so we need to go up. It's the next floor. Alright, so once we get here, I'm definitely going to go back to town because I did level up, so I want to increase my attributes a bit. And I also want to restock my items before going into this fight. This fight is one where we'll have a boss to fight, but at the same time there will be other enemies that show up too. So this one can be tricky. I remember the first time I came to this fight, I died. But that was not on permadeath, so like, yeah. Now, one of the things, if you're not playing on permadeath, I love that if you're in a boss fight, you don't have to backtrack all the way from the last safe area and do all this stuff. You can actually just go straight to the boss itself, just right back at the beginning of the fight. Okay, so okay, I think I'm good with what's there, to be honest. I just want to do a top up, but let's do growth. Let's put, just for some extra damage, let's put 1 into each of these. Actually, no. Put 2 points into strength and just give it a little bit more of a boost. I think I'm actually pretty good with my items. Yeah, so if I just refill it before I leave, I should be fine. Restock items. Always useful to use that option when you're starting a quest or going back to a quest. Use the restock items. It's very, very helpful. And now I can choose where to go, and I choose to go to the bottom, so I just get right to the last boss fight. So fingers crossed, here we go. Boss fight time. Hopefully I can get through this without dying, because I really want to get past the prologue section. I want to create my character. I want to do a lot of things. So here's hoping.
Fight on your own terms.
I already have Iori set up to fight by themselves, so I don't have to worry about that. Here we go. Oh, let me get set up here. There we go. He was saying good luck. Yeah, here it goes. Yeah, you can see in the distance, you can kind of see him. It's just a bigger version of the elite enemy that I just showed you a little bit ago. Same exact fighting style, like same moves and everything. It's just bigger. That's how a lot of the bosses are, to be completely honest. There's so many bosses that are just bigger elites that you've already fought.
Hang back, I got it. This one's tough.
Hey, we're meant to be playing together.
Okay. Oh, wow. I already got blinded. Oh, crap. Okay. So, yeah, this is why being blinded sucks. Oh, crap. Come on. This is not great. I don't have the... Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna try to blind him. Because you can blind him even as well. Okay, he's blinded. That's probably gonna be the only time I can blind him this entire time. And that'll happen. Throughout the fight, he'll summon more of his people. Okay, my stamina's low. Because he'll do that. He'll like throw like a blindness stack at you. And then do that. Okay. Got some stuff built up. It's all about on very hard at least. It's all about trying your best to take your time. Don't rush it.
Guess I'm a little tired.
Okay. Here we go. Get in here. I have enough SP. He's aggroed onto... Oh, he's on a Yori. That's fine. Drink the potion, man.
Stay back.
There we go. Yeah, as long as you just kind of take your time with it, don't rush it, let your companions do their thing, you can get in there and deal some damage.
GG.
On permadeath, that's probably the best way to go about it, to be honest. Otherwise, you might run into problems. But we did it. We are finally through the prologue and can get into the actual meat of the game and get to the rest of it. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It's still going to have to be very careful because I can't tell you how many times I've died to just regular enemies.
Is brimming with ore.
So that can happen.
Check it out, you two. The end is just ahead.
Huh? So it is.
Grabbing all the stuff. So now we get to create a character. Hooray!
See our destination now.
Alright, let's skip
This is
this.
the end of the line, right?
Skipping through these scenes here. Alright, so here we go. Closed beta test end. Now we're into the full release of Sword Art Online. Welcome back, RG4. Hopefully this is the only time I have to do this.
Commencing body scan.
right, so I have a video on YouTube that kind of goes over all the customization options. So I'm just gonna start with the default and we'll kind of work around that. I'm gonna play as a male character. If you didn't know, type 2 is female. I'm gonna do type 1. I like to do, this is what I like to do a lot, is make muscly dudes, just because, why not? There we go. Big ol' muscle man. Human Summons is where you take your leave. Too many spoilers now. You check later. See if I'm still cooking. Alright. Thanks for coming in. Alright, so let's get a hair. Which hairstyle do I want to use? Oh, the doop doop doop. It sounds, yeah. Let's see. Personally, I always like having characters with like long hair or styles like this. One of the two. Like my main character has this hairstyle. This one reminds me of Naruto. Can't remember the name. Anko? Wow, it's been so long since Naruto, I can't remember her name. This one, this is like Asuna's hairstyle. Like that's the other thing, is you can have the hairstyles of other characters. Like I think this, no, that one's too long. But like I know for sure like this hairstyle is Asuna's. This one is, I think her name is Cilia, the beast tamer girl with the little dragon thing. I feel like I remember someone having hair like this, but I don't remember off the top of my head. I could make me. My hair's like that. But nah, where's the fun in that? I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I like to do. Where's my? Well, you know what? I'll go with the long hair, not in a ponytail this time, because the ponytail one is here. I think I'll try without the ponytail. Yeah. Now, what color do I want this to be? Let's do something fun. Like, yeah, we do purple. Yeah, I kind of like this purple here. And hair color 2. Let's make that. Ooh, I kind of like purple and silver. Like that's kind of cool. I like that. Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Let's
All right, nope. Eyebrows. I kind of like the bushy ones here. Those are pretty cool. I like those. Let's do that one. And for the color, let's do the purple. Or ooh, no, let's do. Nah. I like doing the purple. Okay.
Let's switch.
Dang it, one wrong button. Okay, now eye shape. Let's go with. I kind of like this one. Now, what kind of eyes do I want? I kind of like this. And for the color, let's do. I'm gonna also do that. No, I want to do a different color. Like, kind of like this red. I like that. Okay, nose. I think that's fine the way it is. The jawline. I think. Oh yeah, I know what I want to do. Yes. Beard. And no lip color. Color. Yeah. That's great. Love that. And I don't need freckles or moles. Alright, voice. See if there's an old man type one.
Let's switch.
Let's switch.
Let's use switch.
Let's use switch.
Let's use switch.
Let's use switch.
I'll use switch.
Let's switch it up.
I'll use switch.
Let's switch it up.
I'll use switch.
I'll just do this one. It sounds like Sasuke. It might be. Alright, body scanning complete. Yes. I like that. That character looks cool, in my opinion.
Body scan data registered. Avatar data used during beta tests found. Would you like to use this to start the game?
You don't get a choice. It asks you, but you don't get a choice.
Welcome to a new world.
Let's get into it. Now, here's the question. Does anybody want me to skip the cutscenes so we don't spoil story through cutscenes? Or do you want to just watch it all? Like, I know what happens because I've already played through this. But I don't know if anybody wants spoilers. I mean, there's still technically spoilers when you're walking around because characters talk to each other. But at the beginning of quests. But let me know. This part can't be skipped. But while I'm going through this kind of intro section, if there is anybody, like if enough people want me to skip the cutscenes, just let me know in the comments, and I'll skip the cutscenes so we can just get in, focus on the gameplay.
For this express purpose, climb to the top of the tower and fulfill your mission.
Only once this world is returned to its original form will you be allowed to return to your own.
Thus we have spoken, and so it shall be. Go now and see your quest through. May the goddess of the sacred tree bless you on your journey.
I got the mace equipped. I don't have the other gear that I had, but that's okay. This dungeon is mostly filled with spiders. I'll be alright. Because I was already level 11 before starting. Shinji is the beta testers keeping their gear from the beta is canon. No wonder it's beta. Oh yeah, no, I don't think. I mean, technically, you do keep your gear. It's just you have to get to the inn and equip it. So yeah, I guess that's probably one of the reasons. They're like, wait, you guys already have all this good stuff? Of course, I don't know if that is the case, to be completely honest. Because, I mean, it's been a while since I've watched the anime again. But, yeah, I don't think it was... Yeah, they didn't really talk about equipment all that much. Yeah, these little ones will explode into poison if you're not careful. Couple of spiders here. So this is one of the few times in the game where you are alone with no partner.
Stay back.
Okay, got it before it fully went underground. And this whole time, like, I've played the game for a long time, still have no idea what focus is. There is not a tutorial talking about it in the menus. There's nothing that ever brings it up. I have no idea what it does, to be honest. And I never use it because I'm like, I don't know what that does, so I guess I won't use it. Go get the chest. Got the ranger boots. Ah, dang it. Okay. Oh no, don't tell me I'm gonna die right here. I would be so upset. I didn't mean to activate that, but okay, I guess I did. Yeah, Spider already saw me, so come on then. Okay. I'm gonna go outside. There's a chest outside that has a bomb stone that will let me come back in here and get the other two chests that are behind a rebel blockage or whatever. I'll leave it on here unless people want me to skip it. Just let me know. Never mind. Ah, crap. Dang it. Hurry up, Yori, get over here. Ventos, he said, for the most part, you've been having fun with very hard mode. But, oh my gosh, okay, you know what? I'll read the message in a little bit because I'm about to die. No, 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 no. Drink your juice. Run away. Oh. Okay, this is Was that the last of them? Oh, no. Okay.
Focus.
And this is what I mean when things can get crazy when you start getting surrounded by enemies. Oh man. Okay, Ventos. You've been having fun with very hard mode, but you gotta be honest, the way they handle increasing the difficulty for some bosses, just absolutely, yeah. Several boss level enemies simultaneously that are very, very rare vulnerability windows. Yep. And the entire rest of the game is still really easy. Yeah, for the most part, yeah, you're not wrong. The bosses can be absolutely stupid. Shouldn't you gotta go pick up your daughter? Alright, well, have fun, man. Or I guess good. Either way, thanks for coming in.
Come join us once you're online. We'll wait for you at the teleport gate in the town of beginnings.
Those from your friends? Right then. We're all itching to get started, I'm sure. So Cal and Argo can catch up later. I wonder what that event from earlier was. I think they were talking about overworlders and some mission or something. That wasn't in the beta, was it? Looks like the town of beginnings isn't the starting point anymore either. Are they letting players choose their spawn point now?
Did you choose your spawn point? Why would you ask that?
We'll figure all this out soon. Let's get out of here and head to town for now.
Let's go this way. So yeah, once we get out of here, there's a chest that's fairly close.
Man, am I glad.
And it'll have a bomb stone in it, so we'll run back into the ruins before resting at the first safe area so I don't have to fight the enemies again.
More than welcome to join me if... Oh, right. I suppose it depends if our free time matches up.
One of the biggest difficulties, or biggest issues I have with the increased difficulty is most of it is like later parts of the game. The game gets more difficult because they just decide to throw like 20 enemies at you at once. That's where the difficulty comes in. You're just like, I don't like that. Now, obviously, like on harder settings, like very hard and stuff, enemies take more. It takes more damage to kill them and stuff, but. Okay, this should be, if I'm not mistaken, this should be the bomb stone. Right here.
I spy a treasure chest.
Yes. Okay. Perfect.
Oh.
Come on. Get on the rocks. Alright, let's go get the other two chests. I think one of them is a gear piece, if I remember right. I can't remember off the top of my head. Now, this quest you actually can't replay. I think this one is not a replayable quest, but I assume that at some point you can come back through here because, like, if you look in the dungeon, there's parts of the road, of the path that go into areas you can't access. So that makes me think that at some point you will come back to this area. Thanks, as you said, you don't know if necessarily the amount of enemies is difficult related. So you feel that difficulty scaling in boss stats when you fights naturally have multiple enemies that are bosses. Yeah, like, yeah, that's not wrong. Like, one of the things that is crazy with the boss fights later on is just like at the beginning, it's just, oh, hey, here's a boss, let me go fight it. And it's just kind of by itself for the most part, or maybe has like one or two enemies with it. Later on, you get to boss fights that have like at least 2 elites with them, and then the elites start summoning enemies, and then you've got like 20 enemies all in one boss fight, and you're trying to, yeah, it gets insane. Especially the ones I hate the most are the Nepenthes. You get to them fairly early on in the game. You cannot stand them. They are the worst because they're stupid long-range attacks. Hate them. You said it's lots to deal with. Fairly early on, you run into 2 boss dire wolves and a giant bear boss. Each wolf able to further summon adds. Yeah, kind of like, yeah, that's kind of basically what I was just saying. It's just, ooh, it gets crazy. And yes, the plant enemies called Nepenthes are
Look, a treasure chest.
Are my nightmare. I cannot stand them. Oh, especially when it's a boss and you're just like, can you just not? Like, I can't stand those guys. And then later on, when you get to floor 2, dealing with, like, the mountain gods aren't terrible. There's just one elite version of the mountain god that really kind of sucks, because you have to, like, break through its guard first. But the bows are the bane of my existence. They have, like, the elite bow has, or one of them, I think it's a bow, could be one of the mountain gods, I can't remember exactly, but it's got long horns and it has a attack range of yes. And it sucks because it's one of those unblockable attacks, so you have to dodge it, but you're also being attacked by like 15 other enemies at the same time, so you may not pay attention and miss it. And then you have the bows that turn into giant balls and bounce everywhere. Not to mention the ones that turn into, basically turn into a ball and Sonic at you. I'm not looking forward to those on this permadeath run, like, at all. That is going to be not fun to deal with. You said some enemy movesets have what feel to be almost to be like incorrect hurt boxes at times, particularly super large models. Yeah. I'm like, I was nowhere near that thing. How did it hit me? Or I dodged out of the way. How did it hit me? The first boar boss after the death game. I'm trying to remember that one. Oh, wait. That's the one that has... I'm trying to remember that one. It's been a while since I've fought that one, so I can't remember which one that one is. I know I've fought it multiple times. I just can't remember what it is off the top of my head.
Over there, a safe area.
Okay.
Let's go this way next.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that one. So it kind of like glows and has like that flat rock-like head or whatever. Yeah, no, that one sucks so much. I don't like that one.
I spy a treasure chest.
Yeah, let's go and mark the other ones. Yeah, the AoEs extend beyond its visual graphics and they frequently clip. Yeah, no, that one is a pain. Like I've mentioned multiple times before, I have found that when you're dealing with a lot of enemies or just bosses in general, or even just elites, setting your partner to free mode will save you more often than not.
You're looting it, right?
Like, it is so useful because they'll draw the aggro, and some of your partners, well, one in particular has a support skill where he will draw aggro as the support skill, which is really cool. I'm not gonna say who it is because some people might not want to know yet, so I'll keep that one to myself. But yeah, We're on the main highway.
Hey, there it is! The town of beginnings! I know it's only been a few months since the beta. It really feels like coming home.
So this is one of my biggest complaints, is the way the lock-on system works.
Okay.
Okay, this is not going well for me. I should have sent them into free mode, but like in traditional Souls-like games, now this is more of a Souls-light than a Souls-like, but when you in a traditional games with this style of combat and stuff, when you're locked on to an enemy and you defeat that enemy, the lock-on moves to the next enemy closest to you, so that way you can keep staying locked on and fighting. This one, it removes the lock-on as soon as you defeat the enemy and you have to re-lock on again. Like, if we could have an update to the game with just adding even just that, I would be so happy. Just a tiny little quality of life feature that would add so much to it, to be honest. Thanatos, you said Argo is your preferred so far. Her scanning ability is very cheap, lasts forever, is persistent, so active on everything, and it directly adds extra damage to all hits. Yeah, it's really good. I like Argo a lot. Argo is very, very useful.
So it's finally time for the official launch. If I remember right,
some of the later companions
terminal there, and add the town of beginnings
get to be kind of crazy. Like there's one one in particular, like you set the companion free and you can just stand there while they just destroy everything. You're like, all right, cool, you go, you do that, I'm gonna be over here. And it's just because when they're in free mode, they just go crazy with the attacks, with their sword skills and everything.
Oh, look at all these people! We should be able to build up a pretty decent guild with 10,000 other players to choose from. Going all out won't be a problem if we have some heavy hitters on our side, right? I gotta say, I haven't been this excited in a long time!
Alright, had to stretch a bit. Let's get to the plaza. Most important part of the entire story happens right now. This is what sets everything off here.
Hello over there! Long time no see. I'm so
Thanatos said, if that companion is so strong, that might be the better option for very hard. Having to do entirely too much kiting while the boss Zerg's fully focused on my character, can't fight back. Yeah.
So I figured I'd stick with mine.
There's some that just, and the other thing is, you do want to, I don't know if you've done it or not, but when you're at the chest at the end, make sure you swap out your partner's gear from their initial stuff, and especially give them upgraded weapons, because they level up with you and their stats increase, so giving them powerful weapons can make them a lot more useful than just leaving them with their base weapon, because they won't do as much damage.
Is that some sort of signal?
Excuse me, apologize.
What's happening? Why is everyone here?
Is this the teleport gate plaza?
Hold on. Why would I get sent here?
The big moment.
Maybe it's a forced teleport.
But why? Why now?
Oh! I think I figured it out! This is a ceremony to officially start the game.
I guess you could say that.
What the hell? I can't find the logout button. It's gone.
Huh?
Just go into your settings.
Button's vanished. How are we supposed to exit the game?
Then you said whoever goes out gets a blue that has at least some EX mod and upgrade love. You're still working out if the team support related weapon mods work and buff out our player character. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really tried those, to be honest. Because when you're playing on normal, a lot of it you don't really have to pay too much attention to. Like your build, yes, but you don't really have to worry about what your partner's build is. Just give them better weapons and it doesn't really matter what it is. You said the background glitch during this as well. The non-signature NPCs in the background, everything's frozen.
Attention players, I welcome you
That's funny.
to my world. My name is Akihiko Kayaba, and as of this moment, I am in control here.
Kayaba. That's the developer.
This is just, it's such a crazy moment.
Item missing from your main menus, the logout button. Let me assure you this is not a defect in the game. I repeat, this is not a defect. This is how Sword Art Online was designed to be. You cannot log yourselves out of SAO anymore.
What? Is he serious?
Insane.
And no one from the outside will be able to shut down or remove the nerve gear from your head. If anyone attempts to, a transmitter inside the nerve gear will discharge a microwave signal into your skull, destroying your brain and ending your life.
This can't be happening.
Despite my warning, families and friends of some of your fellow players have attempted to remove the nerve gear anyway. An unfortunate and tragic decision. The game now has 213 less players than when it began. They've been deleted from both Aincrad and the real world. The news has already spread around the globe, reporting on the situation along with the deaths so far. At this point, it's safe to assume the likelihood of another nerve gear being removed is minimal at best. I hope this
Don't worry, no one else is going to rip you the helmet off your head and kill you.
It's important to remember the following. There is no longer any way to revive someone within the game. If your HP drops to 0, your avatar will be deleted from the system forever. And the nerve
Don't I know
will
it?
simultaneously destroy your brain.
Right then, it's just deleted from reality, right?
There is only one way for a player to escape now. You must defeat the boss on floor 100 and clear the game. And last but not least, I've placed a little present in the item storage of every player. Please, have a look.
Let's have a look. Open the menu. Look in my pouch. What is this mirror thing? Let's use it. There we go. Now I'm cool. And Iori was a girl this whole time.
Right now, you're probably wondering why. Why would I, the developer of Sword Art Online...
I think it's because you're crazy, sir. That's the reason.
Ultimately, my goal was a simple one. The reason I created Sword Art Online was to control the fate of a world of my design.
Again, crazy. There's Asuna.
As you can see...
Don't know, that person feels familiar, that purple-haired person. There's Klein and Kirito. And there's me! Look at that, over there. Or, over there.
this marks the end of the tutorial and the official launch of Sword Art Online. Before I go, take note. This may be a game, but it's not one you play. I wish all of you the best of luck.
November 6th, 2022. That's the day I logged into Sword Art Online. The world's first full-dive MMORPG. Just put on the headgear and you were transported to a virtual world. The stage for this new adventure was a giant floating castle called Aincrad. I couldn't believe it. I'd finally arrived in the world I'd always dreamed of. My life had never allowed me to be myself. I lived behind forced smiles, a state that made it hard to breathe. But in this world, Aincrad, things were different.
See, I feel like that what we just saw was like that pop star or whatever. I feel like that is actually Iori.
At least
she's like a secret pop star or something like that. I don't know. Just legitimately, I don't know even from the rest of the game. I think it's kind of interesting if that is the case.
those were Kayaba's words.
Thantos.
You die for good.
Lobster and buttery steak is too juicy. Oh my gosh, so terrible.
And while I'd been in the beta, I never imagined Kayaba would go so far as to do this. It's terrible being alone. But I need companions I can trust. It's okay. I'm sure I'll find them. Even here, in a virtual world, people's warmth, their heart, still shines through. For now, all I can do is move forward.
Nice. And then we get the intro. This is a kind of a cool intro. I still want to watch it's like Shattered Butterfly or whatever anime that they tied into this. So maybe one of the streams I do will play that and we can watch that. I haven't watched it yet. M&A face screen. I'm assuming you put an emoji. It just says face screen smiling. How you doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thantos, you said it's usually best not to look too closely at the ages of Sword Art Online stories. I think Argo's like 15 at this point in the story. Yeah, that's a good rule in anime in general. Like most anime, completely honestly, are teenagers that are trying to save the world or do all this stuff. It's always teens for some reason. Don't know why that is. It's always teenagers or young kids. Back at the inn.
It's been an entire month since the day of the launch, and I still have no idea what we should do.
I suppose I should apologize.
It took you a month to say sorry about, like, first off, you don't need to apologize for, having whatever avatar you want in a video game. It's a video game. But it took you a whole month of being around these people.
People do it all the time.
Of, like, oh, I guess maybe now I should say something about it. Like, what?
Really? You're not mad?
No, it's a video game. Who cares?
That's such a relief.
One's conduct is what truly matters, and I admire anyone who is...
It's one of the more popular age ranges to represent in media over there for manga and anime, whether specifically for the shonen audience or for the age clinging to old glory. Yeah,
to get as strong as possible.
You want to go on?
That's true.
No, but the future's unclear. The stronger we are, the better we can protect ourselves.
From what? Who cares what's out there? As long as we just stay in town, we'll be safe. You can't die inside the safe zone.
True, but what happens if Kayaba decides to remove the protective barrier on a whim?
What? Are you saying that the monsters...
M&A, you said you're gonna play the...
Not that he will. Besides...
Sorry if I'm saying the name wrong. I do apologize. But so you're gonna play the game like the anime, just the overly cautious hero. Yeah, if you're playing on permadeath, especially on very hard, highly recommend doing that. If you don't have permadeath on, don't even worry about being cautious. Just go in and go crazy. Because guess what? If you die, you just respawn and you don't lose anything.
Other players in here with us.
Like you don't lose any money or resources or loot or anything when you die. So
Or even...
without permadeath, go crazy.
I really can't take
With
this
permadeath,
anymore.
don't go crazy.
Huh?
We're a step ahead of everyone else. Because we were a part of the beta testing. And that will be our saving grace. So, let's go to Hornka. We gotta start doing some quests and find stronger weapons.
Hornka. You mean the place from the Forest Elixir quest?
You completed it too, right? I'm not sure how much the game has changed since the beta, but I'm interested in finding out.
Did you have a chance to visit Hornka?
No, I did not.
It's a small village just northwest of the town.
I mean, you were with me pretty much the entire time of the beta, man. Like, come on.
Honestly, I'm just glad that I'm not alone in this. Oh, that's right!
Do you know some other players?
Sure do. 2 friends I made during the beta, Cal and Argo.
Yeah, I made friends with them too.
Did you say... Cal? As in the Cal? You know him?
Of course I do.
Hey, I got a response.
And?
Argo says she won't be able to stick around too long, but she's willing to help us with quests. She also wrote, I can't believe this is happening. What a total mess. Cal, on the other hand... doesn't look promising. He says, I've got my hands full at the moment, but I'll be in touch. Let's all get out of this alive. I remember he mentioned playing with his brother. They must be together right now. I can't imagine how this must feel for him, being new and all. But Cal's right. We all need to work together and help each other get out of this nightmare.
That settles it then. Let's begin the journey to Hornka.
Sorry, but... I really want to meet up with Clark. Can I join up with you guys after I find him?
Of course. Please, give my regards.
You bet! Be careful, everyone!
Very well. Then
Some of these cutscenes are a little bit on the longer side.
It may be in our best interest to travel there discreetly, though. Could be I'm overthinking things, but if we stay together, we may draw some unwanted attention from those who weren't part of the beta.
So you're suggesting we split up for now and meet back up at the village?
I'm aware of how strange that sounds. Ugh. I can't believe it's gotten to this point, where we can't trust other players.
No, I think you're right to think that way.
One exception though. You're probably safer off traveling alongside one of us.
Rude?
You may have taken part in the beta, but your playtime is still relatively low compared to ours.
Yeah, good point. I think you should head there with another player. Who you travel with is up to you. Whenever you're ready, just send one of us a message at the teleport gate.
You got it.
It's a plan then. let's part ways.
I usually choose Wiseman, to be honest, because for this mission, because with Wiseman, his support skill inflicts daze on enemies, and then his combo skill is pretty strong too. All right, we did it. We created our character. We are finally in the death game. Love it. However, this is where we're gonna do it for today. I will be continuing more tomorrow, so definitely stay tuned. We'll get as far as we can. Hopefully not die by going through this, but I had a lot of fun. I hope you did as well. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, as it helps me a lot, and you get to know when I have new videos go live. And if you're watching this on Twitch, then also like and follow, because it helps me a lot, and you also get to see when I go live. But again, I had a lot of fun. Hope you did as well, and I will see you all next time.